Finally, the government has weighed in on the diplomatic hostage situation. No new information is forthcoming from both quarters, but Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Amina Mohamed says the talks to secure the return of the 13 are ongoing.
And I'd really like to appeal that we provide that time to ensure that the consultations are not interfered with by anything that any of us could or would say.
The officials were mandated to deport the controversial Nigerian businessman Anthony Chinedu and 2 other Nigerians who have been declared persona non grata in the country. They are suspected of involvement in illegal activities.
We're in consultations with the government of Nigeria. As you know, there's a duly elected government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And it's with that government that we are in consultation.
And as the government gives assurance of the safety and comfort of the 13, the man in question is talking tough. Chinedu told NTV in a telephone interview that the officials will not be allowed to leave Nigeria until he is compensated the millions worth of investments he has in the country. He also claims he is the only one who can secure their release. The government chartered an 80-seater jet to deport the suspects. The DC-9 registration number 5Y-SAX is operated by Safari Air Express, a partner of Fly 540, formerly known as East Africa Express. Attempts to get a comment from the airline's management on the detention of their aircraft and crew failed after one of the managers directed us to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The deportation is now turning out to be a burden to the taxpayers. Aviation travel agents say the cost of hiring the services of the plane runs into tens of millions of shillings. A 50-seater aircraft to Juba, for example, will cost 3.5 million shillings. That's aside from landing and parking fees. It is estimated that already the cost of keeping the SAX aircraft in Lagos may be more than 50 million shillings, depending on the terms of the contract. The Nigerian officials are said to have rejected the deportees and told the Kenyans they would only leave if they left with the 3. But as the negotiations continue, an advocate has filed a case at the High Court for the production of Anthony Chinedu. Nelson Harvey wants Chinedu, who has pending cases before the court, brought back to Kenya to defend himself. This case may not take off as the Kenyan judicial system does not have a mandate beyond its borders. Kenya currently enjoys cordial relations with Nigeria. However, how this case ends up eventually will determine how the 2 countries relate going forward. Ken Mijungu, NTV.